going to make flour tortillas, you need flour, salt, vegetable shortening, baking powder, and warm water. This is after the mixing consistency you want, or if you squeeze it together, but yeah, it falls apart easily. Slowly, we're gonna put the water in, and it should be warmer, the warmer side of warm. Once it starts coming together, you're gonna want to flip it over. On a flat surface and slowly add water in, because once you put too much, it's hard to recover. Once you've manually hand rolled it for a little bit, it should be extremely soft. See, this is just so soft. I know a lot of people say you have to let it rest, but you don't. As long as you've done it right, you don't need to let it rest. You can always add a little bit more shortening. Bring it together, massage it together. But you don't need to let it rest. I am going to you will need a little bit of flour on the side. I usually like to put it on the side right there. Do not do this to all of them at once. Only put flour to those you are rolling. Because if you put flour, the flour dries on the tortilla and it gets hard and it's just not great. But as you can see, I'm immediately rolling. It's harder because I'm doing it with one hand. Let me roll this one up and I'll show you in just a second. Here it is, rolled up. I did not wait. I'm not a fan of thick tortillas. Let me show you one thing. When you roll, this one's going to be a little crooked because I'm doing one-handed. You roll up, down. Then when you turn it, you lift it up and you go a quarter over. Turn it a quarter. You'll roll it this way. Again. But if it gets too sticky, just add a little bit of flour. Flip it around. I usually don't do a full quarter. I usually do about 1/8 of a turn. And that's how you get the round. The size of my hand. always have my plate ready with my tortilla with towel. So after they're done cooking, I place them in there. Beware of those. If they pop, they burn you. I like to make sure I spin it well and press on it as I go because it takes out any air bubbles. Air bubbles it may have. Keep it on the first side for just a few seconds and then flip it. This is what we like to see. Be careful not to turn it because you can burn yourself. So what I always do is just flip it over so that deep fry butters. My kids have already gotten into it with some butter. That's how you cook them.